going up to see Jenny and surprise her with her $5,000 prize. Jenny, congratulations. You're a Bunnings home ground hero.
Pretty honoured and humbled to be a Bunnings home ground hero.
It's overwhelming actually, it's humbling. It's a nice reminder about why I do this.
But yeah, just the whole sense of gratitude, man, and thankful to Bunnings and TNZ.
Kia ora e te iwi. Welcome to the 2022 Bunnings Premier Touch League. Live from the home of Poneke Rugby, Kilbirnie Park, Wellington. It's a fresh Sunday morning and it's a beauty with light breezes of 20 knots and also 17 degrees on your warmth chart. There's a slight bit of dew on the ground this morning. I think it may have dried up to set the scene for game number 2. And it's going to be a beauty today, ladies and gentlemen. Manukau Raiders women taking on the Metro Women's from the Central Auckland region. I'm joined in the commentary box here by Grant Robinson. You'll recognise him very, very well from yesterday with his sultry voices here. Touch NZ Operations Manager and also World Champ of 2019 with the 40s men's.
Kia ora, George. Great to be here this morning. Looking forward to this one in the beautiful sunshine of Wellington. And as we lead into the second round of the day with Raiders and Metro, really looking forward to this one. The sun is shining. We're out here at Kilbirnie Park and looking forward to this one between Manukau Raiders, Metro Women's, just about to set off soon.
Oh, it's going to be a boomer. This will be a showstopper, this one. We talk about good games. We had a good game this morning with the 07 Heat taking on the Sharks, and it come down to the last couple of minutes. So let's hope for another beauty here as they take the field in the gold and white. We have the Manukau Raiders looking very good after a good night's rest and also a bit of game tactics, taking on some video analysis. I think they'll be ready to bring it to the stage this time round.
Yeah, they will work with the coaches, the player group, and set their standards for what they're wanting out of today. Obviously, you take what you can and what you need to work on from day one. So they'll be ready to get into action today and really just set a good platform for themselves. The coaches will have talked about the 2 or 3 key things they want to see out, especially in the early start of the game. Get this one under their belt and what they want to do. And probably they may have had a little bit of an opportunity to have a look at Metro, maybe do a little bit of analysis about what they're doing, but certainly, most importantly, just looking to control what they can control from their own end in here.
Yeah, very good. And as you can see, that's filled with experience as well as youth. They've always been at the top or thereabouts. They're a team to watch out for with some New Zealand representatives and some developing New Zealand representatives in the 20s program and the 18s program. As we look to our screen now, we have the Metro ladies taking the field in this beautiful pink and white strip there. I love these colours. I love the dimensions of these uniforms. It's highlighted the elegance of this tournament and how cool it is. It's got a bit of swag, a bit of scucks about it. Everyone's feeling good. What a cool sport to be playing out there on a Sunday morning. In the Metro team, we've been told it's a very new team, as it is from the Auckland region. They go far and wide, getting young players that are in the system from the 16s, 18s and 20s. And it's always a hard job to bring those connections together and get a bit of cohesion. They've had a couple of games under their belt, so we're old-time friends, so there's a bit of love there. We'll see if it continues out there once the whistle blows. And we've got our 3 referees in the midfield. We'll come back to you in naming those referees, and I'll let you announce who those referees, Grant. You know them very well. You spend a bit of time with them during your working roles.
Yes, and sometimes on the field. So just in terms of, as we go to the player list here, we've got the Metro teams I'll look to. We've got McIntosh in one, McDowell in 2, Matiariki at 3, Bidwar in 4, Monga in 5. Number 6, we've got Valentine. Number 8, we've got McDowell pairing off with their sister in there. Number 9, Hannum, 10 and Brown. Looking for Marshall Brown. She had a really good start to the tournament yesterday, so looking for her to lead in this younger Metro team. Rolls in 12, Walker at 15, McCausland at 16, and Mataiti in 18. And ably coached by our good friends, Mr. Carl Samapo, leading this Metro one, and supported by Rongo Pioa and his lovely wife Nicole in the management, tour manager of Maggie Mitter and Savannah Walker supporting the Metro.
Oh, and what a lineup we have. And if we need to introduce our Raiders of talent, we got Asofo Tafita, we got Measley, Davis, Busho, Colossi, one to watch out for. She was hot yesterday, she'll be hot today. Ashford, Paul, Flavel, Marsh, Pamatato, Elliott, Conway, Tiariki Mana and Hitaraka. And they'll be led by their tour manager, Tina Ryan, and the coaching staff of Malcolm Davis, assistant coach Tony, the man Colossi, and Lynn Scott. And what a lineup that is.
It is, Georgie. And just to our officials quickly, as we hear the 2 minutes in the background, always gets us excited, and so will these referees be leading us out. And the referees, thanks to Baracard as our main sponsor, into the referees and those beautiful SAS uniforms as well. We've got Alicia Ruaiti, Richie Heap in the South Island connection, and Sonia Wirahana Tawaki to round out that beautiful all set here. Georgie ready to go, round 2. We've got Raiders and Metro are going to look to tap off. So what will we be looking to see from the Metro as we lead into this one?
Yeah, the Metro have got 2 games under their belt now, so they'll be trying to build on that. The combinations coming together. They want a nice start. They want to get their basics right. Their ABCs need to be solid. Their attitude needs to be on point. Their basics and their comms. If they get that stuff sorted from the outset, they'll put the Raiders on a bit of pressure and they can build from there. You always got to start with the basics. We'll see how that goes.
Beautiful, George. I've got that little song in my head ringing out, ABC.
I love your work. I love your work.
Got to bring some old school into the young school that we're seeing out here on the field. So we'll leave it to them to do all the songs and the goods on the field as we're about to get started here. But what a beautiful day. If you're in and around Wellington, come down to Kilbirnie Park. We're here throughout the rest of today. Sun is shining, the weather is beautiful, and the action on the field is about to tap off and kick in. And if not, sit back, get on the edge of your seats, because this one will be a cracker on the live stream. Let's see us as we see Metro tapping off. Mataiti taking us forward. They'll be looking to get a nice, good completed set down on that 7-metre line to get an attacking setup. Perhaps see what the defence of Metro Raiders are going to come out with. Nice little short sweep play. Picks on the short, release straight to the winger. Just testing that defence, Georgie. And 5th and final, we're going to run, see if we can latch a link. No. Just a completed set, maybe a little settler there, George.
Yeah, they'll be happy with that. They completed the set. It was, about 90% of structure well there, but the defence was even better. So Counties Manukau have seen that before, so they were ready for the move to come off. As we go with the Raiders making good field position, making ground up there. Yeah, a few snaky runs there. Now already on the 7, takes a nice little pick through. Great defence marking up there, shutting down the option of the support player getting the ball.
Yeah, it was nice. Good to see from Metro. They did have, they were sort of, what I saw in day one was just maybe their defence structure and shape was not quite there. So they've obviously talked about that, and that was a good opportunity to see. They just let the scooper come in and then shut the door down on them. So that was a nice set, and we'll have to see if they can do that again now as there's a little turnover. Raiders get another opportunity, just settling down that far left-hand side, bringing subs in, looking to open up now. We've got Bushell calling the sweeper coming around, releases nice and short on the dive, just a little bit short, but really testing that middle defence of the Metro now. Looking to see, we're going to look potentially at another same play again, calling a 32 play, pick from there, throws the dummy, runs into the defender. Richie Heat sees the touch. That's going to be a touch and pass. Metro are often running to their sub-box now. So good from the Raiders, but Metro equally strong here and just just starting to test each other and see where they're at. Coming through this midsection, a little bit lost there for Metro. They want to pick up off the back end here. Good yardage now, starting to free ball with the play. Getting some snaky runs in there. Nice pick from there, drawing the defence, trying to break around. Dummy half good touched in there, so well done by the Raiders. That was a nice set by the Metro though. That'll be all the better for that one.
Oh, it's great to see Paul back in the action, working in the rugby scene as well as the sevens scenes. Good to see her back out on the field, past Touch Black, adding her flavour to the team. Once again, the Raiders doing well to get through the field. It's just doing it with ease. Nice control, nice balance. They've done their homework. Nerves are out of the way. Working their systems. It's a little bit of a sad moment there because it was a whole set of 6. They went a little bit expansive too early. Usually you go through a sequence where they'll attack the middle. Nice easy plays, low risk, and then come to the expansive plays later on.
Yeah, that's right, Georgie. I think the option there was to just hold that ball rather than try and get the flick on pass. The ball players should have been able to read what the defence structure was there and then come back and attack that once again. But now we have Metro getting good metres through, getting onto the final, taking it right down almost to the 7 metre line. So not too bad. What we want to see is if they can press, get a bit of that energy up, stop the Raiders, or at least get them inside 3-4 touches in before the halfway line. Good pressure there by the Metro. Now just having to roll back a little bit. Good touch by the winger. Adds another one in there, and they won't be getting near that 7 metre line for this one. Coming through Raiders, looking for a final play on that one. Dump right on their 7. Got the hands into the winger. Good defense. Great step back inside. This is one to watch. I can't wait to see them talk us through this one on the Bunnings replay. Nice dump. Quick release ball to the winger. I thought it was well marked. She did a great step back inside dive. Look at that action. Gets in between the wing and the link defender from Metro and dots down for our first one there. Hannah Measley from the Manukau Raiders, number 3, gets us on the board at 1-0. Now we've got to see Metro going to reply here. What have they got up their sleeve? Trying to stay nice and direct at the moment. Coming forward. That's McCausland looking come. My apologies. Bailey McDowell looking to get a little bit of lead. Gets on the ball again. Picks on that short side. Might have the space. No, shuts down really quickly by Raiders. That was a nice defensive structure there.
Yeah, the Raiders defense is pretty strong. Just the little picks. You've got to be a little bit more creative there to try and crack this defense of the Manukau Raiders. Once again, they go through the midfield, working on the extras. A little bit of risk there. We've got a little bit of a knock. Okay, it looks like it's come off the knee, but ball to ground. Metro in a good spot. So they get a good favour here. This time they'll get probably 3 or 4 cracks at the line now. It's touch number 2. Walker going in. McDowell once again with lots of speed. Isolated. Still something up their sleeve. Brown was strong yesterday. I expect to see her getting into a scoop position. But this time she goes down. Works well for 16. McClawson has a go. Nice shut defence.
Yeah, it's good. I don't mind this, Georgie. They are trying to stay direct at the moment. Really trying to obviously pick and scoop through and see where those gaps are. So that's obviously something they've tried to identify and work through. And that might just be so that in the back end that's nice and tight and they can start to get a little bit more purchase out in the middle link or link wing areas. So nice, that's what we want to see in that first sort of 4 or 5 minutes. Just test out the defence, see what's there. Once again, though, we do see the Raiders streaking through. Good chase down defence, though, by Boudoir. Makes the touch on the Raiders in goal. So, but Raiders are managing to get the advantage in terms of the territory here, getting down onto that goal line each time. Metro have got to work hard now to get out. A little bit of pressure by the Raiders. Just trying to look for those extras and not quite there. Not quite the flow that they're wanting to see coming out of that at the moment. Gives Raiders another opportunity as we see them get down there with just the first or second touch into that 7 metre line. got Flavel looking to set up, getting connected in with Asafo Tafita. Little dive at the line. Test that defence again. Nice work there by Flavel. They'll be looking to set up another little play off that work around those middles, trying to draw both up if they can. Looking for the sweep play coming around. They're going to pick and go open side. The gaps start to open. Release out to the winger. Good defence though by Metro. Well covered over there. There's a nice, I like that little play, George. It's starting to become more and more prominent in that sweeper around on the link and then pick an open side. But I think you've got to have that defence broken down first to put them in two minds.
Yeah, and when you got Charlotte Davis sweeping around, it is quite threatening. So you sort of overread those situations. Here we go, talking about situations. Number 2, putting on a bit of toe there. McDowell showing his speed once again.
Meteariki on the ball, and McDowell scoop it through, opens up a channel. Oh, nice cover defence there by the Raiders. I think that's the last touch in there. But again, starting to break through, getting a couple of good options there from Metro, so I'm sure that will pay dividends later on. We've got Raiders coming through now, trying to get a good platform, good energy coming through here. That'll help with the flow through. Subbers coming on, looking to release and get through the midfield. Nice. Let's see if they can get a nice platform off here. Good work with the ball. Opens into the 32 channel. They're going to keep down that short side. Release comes through. Nice play, nice flow on there. Referee says touch has been made. They will go back to the mark. Just a little bit of conversation between the two referees. Sideline referee Alicia Ruaiti just confirms, yes, it was a touch and pass, so it's going to be a changeover penalty to the Metro. Back on their 7-metre line to start from.
Yeah, Merirangi paused dangerous out of the half there. Managed to create a half gap, feeding off inside pass, but just a little touch before the ball was released. Metro hot on attack, working well through the field. They're in a good position. Raiders are on the back foot. This will be a perfect time for a scoop. Brown looking, pass just not quite connecting.
Yeah, it was nice work again. I'm liking Metro starting to lift. They're getting a bit of confidence here this morning now, getting the opportunities. Just now is just fine-tuning that execution, George. They're starting to see that, so I'm sure the coaches will be happy around there. But Carl will just be working on them to just get that execution, and then they'll be able to get onto the scoreboard. As we see a scoop through, space opens up, winger stays out on their attacker. So nice defence again. Didn't allow them to quite break down. So once again, Metro able to shut that down. Now really need to work on the energy to get going forward. Somebody's got to take the mantle here, get some energy up. They're looking to release and go. So I think they may have a set that they're working to, but perhaps the players are looking to get off a little bit early from there, George.
Yeah, they're doing well. They're keeping the scrambling on defence and shutting down these elusive attackers. So that some of the best attackers in the game here in the Counties Raiders team, or Manukau Raiders team. Here we go. We'll see one of them from dummy half. Nice scoop, pick, cut back, looking back inside. Nice shut play, regrouping. That's solid. That's solid. Well done. Kolosi plays ball. I expect it getting back into her hands or picking from dummy half. It's a 32 Peel. It's the wrap around. Shut down play. Is it fast enough? Good work. Good work by number 18 there, Mataiti. Young lady, someone to watch out for from the Upper Hutt region. Sisters in the New Zealand program. Brother-in-law in there as well. It's nice work off the left foot there. Jamie thinks she has it, but we'll have a look. I think referee's going back for a penalty. Would that be right, Grant?
Yeah, that's right, George. So Jamie thought she was there. Great little dive. We've seen that I don't know how many times from Jamie. So looking to get that quick sweep, but they do get a repeat set. Going back to their set plays, a little quickie off the mark, test that defence. Definitely opportunities here. Flavel's looking to try and get in between both defenders. quick release and feed into their step back. Nice cover defence again. Metro are holding well here. Let's see what Raiders have got up their sleeve. Flavel looking. I think it's going to bring Asafod Tavita on the sweep for the dive. Nice defence again, just getting onside, stepping one off the line just to stop that dive, Georgie. That's a really important part there.
Yeah, as we saw yesterday with Metro, some standout pods there was Marshall Barton and Mataiti doing well on attack and also doing well in the defensive pod there, shutting down those elusive attackers. Oh, great yards once again. Losing her feet, but she'll be back up and going back to the mark. Some good yards with I think 3 touches up. Still to go. Just over half.
That's right. What I like there is they're playing a little bit more eyes up in that yard. So we'll go where the space is. They're definitely showing they've got the speed. So that could be the attribute they look to try and build on here. With that speed, eyes up, get the meters, and then that gives them more opportunity on that attack line. Something they were a little bit challenged with yesterday. So they made some adjustments. Looking really good here. Putting some pressure on the Raiders coming out from their line. Nice meters, a little bit of experience in there from the Raiders to get them on the go forward. Good snaking runs now from Tia Rikimana coming through, just looking to set up. There we see Meridangi Paul again on the go, scooping through. We get a play on call, looking to connect. Touch, beautiful connection by the Metro winger to stay there, makes the touch, and that gets Metro off the hook. And they will be away looking for space. This is what we wanted to see from them. A little bit of high energy. Get into space, get the flow on. Look to bring those subs in the nice transition. Just coming in over halfway. Getting caught up there a little bit. Monaco Raiders defender. Gives Metro a nice opportunity here right on the halfway line. Or further. That's right. The referee will promote it up 10 metres for that penalty.
Yeah, I don't know how that worked. I don't know if that was a tricky play by the Metro, putting it behind her foot, which made her drag it back and kick the ball on the way back, because it's quite hard to kick the ball when the ball's dumped in front of you. So well done to Metro. Whatever happened there, you've come up trumps.
Yeah, beautiful. As we see Boudoir just bringing in Metro. McCausland will go down. Brown on the ball again. Liking this to McCausland. Just into play here, trying to get both middle defenders up. Done a good job there. Looking to run straight back at them and attack. Referee has them onside. That's nice work by the Raiders. All picking straight in there to release. Perhaps just getting that one so they can set their structure defensively here, Metro, and I'd expect them to potentially put a bit of pressure on with the Raiders.
Yeah, on that final, Metro just picking from half, going herself, running too close to the defensive line, just putting herself under pressure, taking her time away. She may have been better off just to hold and go a bit more lateral on that final touch. Here we go, a change of possession, putting Metro in a good spot with 15 minutes of the game gone, 4 minutes and a half to remain. We have an opportunity here to level the scoreline. Brown once again in control. Working with McClawson. Either one of them could go down and have a good scoop. That's the danger in this area when you've got 2 good scoopers together. You don't know which one's going to be the dropper and who's going to be picking. Good work. They've got 2 defenders up this time. She must be off there. I don't think she made it, but she did really well with the outside cover to help out defensively.
Yeah. Metro doing well to get both up. Nice transition between the 2 middle defenders though. Gets the purchase, sweeps through. And referee Richie Heap just picks up that offside play. So nice attack by Metro to pull that. That'll give them a bit of strength there.
Yeah, very patient by Metro there. And Mataiti once again picking those players offside. Raiders will have to be careful here. It's a couple of times that they're pushing the boundaries there with the 7 metres. Repeat set for Metro. This will be a good opportunity for them to level. Taiati working her way into dummy half with the drop ball. They've got 2 players up. Picks from dummy half. She's a quick player. Referee spotted something. So we have a look. It's taking it, just 9 metres out. May have been a forward pass.
Yeah, I believe Richie just picked up on the forward pass there off that dump on there. So little let off the hook there. Manukau Raiders coming through with some good energy off that after defending those couple of sets. Gets nice flow through the field. Looking to sweep on. Got right back into Flavel. Asafo Tavita in and around there working as a really good pod. Gets the sweep. Picks into space. Plenty of space looking to connect. Got some winger diving in through there. Thinks she's dotted down. We're just waiting. Referee Alicia Ruiti confirms. And that was a nice flow through, Georgie. Managing to come through nice through the field and into the in goal and connecting with the winger.
Yeah, there it goes again. That sweep coming around and picking short side. Just using the pace there. Nice finish by the winger. Great touchdown. And just like that, it's been 1-0 for majority of the game. And it takes it up to 2-0.
Yeah, nice week there. Now, as we know, though, you've got to defend this one for them really to count. They have got that 2-0 buffer. If they can hold out Metro here, then they'll really solidify that going into half-time. Metro sweep around, doesn't quite connect on the pass. Probably had the advantage on that too, which was looking good, but didn't quite keep ball to hand. Metro have defended it, so they'll be happy with that and just have a nice complete set here, getting through the field. Nice, the ball's not down for very long at all. Straight pick up, next person running straight through. Snaking now, getting some play on. Touch was made, just didn't quite get that communication through to referee Richie Heap. So we're on the fourth touch, I believe. Raiders will be looking to get the middle up, a little bit of interplay, gets in behind there. This is good. Pick up from staying with that short side. Numbers on, 6 touch. Good defence by Metro in there, squeezing them into the corner. And that allows them now to pass through, looking to get off the field some of their subbers. So means there's 2 or 3 got to stay strong here, which we're seeing. Nice little plus ball, getting the meters and also the time to allow those subbers to come through and finish on the back end of the set. So see if Metro can get one just before the break. Trying to draw the middles up again. Dummy half, so needs to pass off. Working from that 32 platform. We've got 1 to go here. Just working on the feet. A little bit of pass and release. Ball goes down. There'll be a handover to Raiders, who should be able to see this one out. If not, maybe have a little sneaky attack from a long way out. Don't mind a little scoop from halfway, Georgie, at this time.
Yeah, here we go. And down to the last 5 seconds. Raiders may have one more throw of the dice. Yep, the plant gets in there just before the hooter. Bit of razzle-dazzle. Oh, look at this. The movement goes out to the right side, and like that, answer the question of Grant Robinson. Pāmatatato is happy with that one, and just like that, from 2-0, 3-0 on the hooter. Great touchdown as we go to the Bunnings replay. We'll see what actually eventuated here. It's a little pick from dummy half. Hits it with speed. Looks inside, through the hands, and just pure speed. Nice soft hand. That was a good offload there. Pāmatatato will be happy to get on the board for this game. And that concludes our first half of the second game of today between Metro and Raiders. Everyone can take a break now. Go and get a coffee, go and get a tea, go and get some water or a little muffin there. I'm going to enjoy my oyster fritter that's been hand delivered here from the Wellington markets. Thank you very much to Kath and Tupu from the Raiders. I'll enjoy that while I let you guys go, and we'll be back shortly. Touch, what a game.
We're going up to see Jenny and surprise her with her $5,000 prize. Jenny, congratulations. You're a Bunnings home ground hero.
Pretty honoured and humbled to be a Bunnings home ground hero.
It's overwhelming actually, it's humbling. It's a nice reminder about why I do this.
But yeah, just the whole sense of gratitude, man, and thankful to Bunnings and TNZ.
Sport. What does it mean to us? For some, it's potential, a promise that we could be better, that the early mornings will be worth it. that we could be champions.
It starts with touch.
And here we are back at Kilbirnie Park in Wellington, round 2 today at the Bunnings PTL. We've seen Manukau Raiders just get a little lead here at half-time. They're up 3-0 against the Metro Women's from the Auckland area. Just had their half-time talks, about to head back on the field to the tap-off. I think both coaches will be relatively happy with what they've seen this morning. Most of the skill set's good. They've probably set their plans, and now it's really trying to come into the back end of this game and try and dominate and break down those defensive structures here and try and get a little bit more ahead on the board or catch up from the Metro side and try and get ahead there. So we see Raiders get the tap off, get their first opportunity to see if they can extend that lead. Nice interplay, looking at that 33 peel, looking, Metro are holding off in that defensive structure, so that's something a little bit different from that. They got a good roll in. Quickie on there now, as they onside, get the dot down. Manukau Raiders go up. I'm seeing Kath Filipina smile as she comes past here. She was happy to see that one come in. Manukau get one right off the tap. Good, quick ball. Oh, eyes on the defender. Gives her those eyes. Gets past, dots down. And we see Manukau Raiders extend out 4-0. Very happy with the start there. Will be the players and the coaching team. Listen to the coaches, most important, and got the fruits of the reward. As we see the live ladder there, the Women's League, as we're going through, Strikers sitting there, Sharks right in behind, and then we've got a few coming through here as we see the Raiders and the Metro trying to battle this one out. Long way to go in it, but Raiders are up 4-0. Metro trying to draw one back. Nice and direct in that middle position. Trying to test those Raiders middle defenders again. Seeing this good pod here. Brown, Bidouar, scoop for Brown. Looking nice. And once again, what we see there, it looks like the gap's open. Scooping into it, but Raiders shut it down very quickly. So just holding there, waiting for the attacker actually to create that, as opposed to trying to shut hard and create an overlap play. So great work from the Raiders, showing a little bit of experience through there. As we see this flow on, they have upped the ante. Raiders, they are flowing through the field. Beautiful work, no downtime on the ball. We're seeing Pomatatu through the middle, release off. Oh, just let off the hook there. They had some great momentum coming through.
Yeah, Grant, that was looking really good there. Nice momentum through the field, nice transition, new fresh players coming on. I was looking forward to a big play on the end of that, but they may get another opportunity here. Metro, unfortunately, lose the ball. Yep, the Raiders do have a fresh set inside the half, so they get another opportunity here. Conway working in the middles there with number 9, Ashford. Here we go with the sweeping play. Davis, first time we've seen her on the ball today. The experience has come to the middle. I would like to see a lot more from her in the second half. We know how dangerous she is. Probing once again. That sweep play. Conway looks over the top. Numbers realign. Looking very good there. Very, very good on defence.
Yeah, beautiful work from Metro. Just want to get... or almost got the late switch cut. That's when you've got the defenders chasing in. Good experience by the Raiders, had that, so they'll keep that in their back pocket for the next time too. But Metro able to disable that one. Looking to come off with a strong set now. Get through the midfield here. Get some fresh subs on. A little bit of energy to get down and hopefully have a strike finish. Beautiful meters getting through here from Metro. Offloads once again. Coming through. I think rolls there, pairing up with Matsarati. looking to finish out on that far side. Good set, nice flow through there. Just maybe wanted to be a little bit more direct on that finish to go through, as they had nice momentum, but Raiders able to snuff that one out. And now I'm expecting to see good energy through the midfield. Raiders have been very up the ante on this one. Beautiful work here. Oh, and we just hearing through the speakers, the ball did roll off the mark a little bit, so picked up beautifully there from Sonia. Gives the handover to Metro, gives them an opportunity to get back here. A little bit of back and forth in the first few minutes here, Georgie.
Yeah, and if we give a few pointers to the beginner parents, the beginner coaches, in the sense of the rule is when you get touched, do a roll ball. But you really want to call it a plant ball, because you want it to be nice and stationary, because if it rolls more than a metre, it's in handover there. So every time you roll the ball, it should be a nice clean plant, easy for your person behind you to pick up, and you keep the momentum going. Talking about momentum, we have Metro have some good field position here. Brown doing her magic once again, feeds over the top. Touch number 5 may have been useful to set something up on that 5th and final instead of the razzle dazzle, but hey, we'll see what we can get out of the 5th touch here.
Yeah, really good opportunity there, Georgie, to have been able to enact the second phase play. So just overrunning a little bit. Oh, we get in the corner. The Metro get there. Referees swipe the arm. It's a positive from us and the referees. Metro get one dotting down in the corner. We'll see on the Bunnings replay here.
Yeah, a bit of razzle-dazzle stuff here. 5th and final. No touches being made. Just a wrap-around play. Hits the hole and then through the hands. Look at that. Whoa, right. Look at that. How about that for timing? We've given a touchdown. That's the first one for Metro, taking the score to 4-1. Raiders taking the ball through the midfield once again, using 2 touches to get up there. Miss Paul in control. We'll look to see her scooping hard from dummy half. Uncharacteristic mistake there by Bushell. Metro with the ball once again. This could be an opportunity to get back within range to put Raiders in an uncomfortable position.
Yeah, good touch there by the Raiders. Just disrupted it. Need to really control that ball in all facets of the play, just to keep that momentum. So just stop things. Need to reset. But Metro, I'm liking what I'm starting to see here. Mataiti, McDowell scooping, using a speed we saw in the first half, trying to get the play. Nice defense. Going to set the play. They are on Raiders box side though, which means they're just going to plant and drive straight through the line, get that flow on again. The plus ball and a little inside, doesn't quite go to hand. Good opportunity, and just the execution missing there, but Raiders are starting to dominate through that midfield section, Georgie, in their flow of yards.
Yeah, that's right. And they're sitting at halfway. They've got that striking pod on Mataiti and Marshall Barton on there. We'll wonder if they'll stay on or they'll go with the flow where they take a sub and put some fresh blood on. I think the fresh crew have come on. Bidwa taking control, working with Brown. Brown looking for the extras, getting in behind there. Colossi gets the ball back, has a good run. Ooh, on the early count. Just a little bit excited there. May have been better to take the touch and regroup for the next one.
Yeah, just once again, really did start to stretch that defence. And you're right, Georgie, there's that experience that you have. Just seeing the opportunity to maybe pull up there, didn't need the extra pass, and could create one more option of attack from there. But these Metro girls are learning every single minute on the field here. They're getting better and better and being tested, and that's only going to be better for them through the back end of this tournament and through the rest of the season. So such a good opportunity. Some of these younger players really stepping up here. Raiders coming through, dumps inside the 7. Big release to the winger. Tips inside, trying to come around. Beautiful interplay there. Nice long ball to the winger, and now we're starting to see Georgie becoming a little bit more prominent. The tap back in or the quick pass back in to see if we can get the link running in to dot down, but well defended by Metro as they use good passing, getting through to their sub-box side. Nice strong yards coming through. Really like what we've seen from Brown. She's starting to take control for that Metro side. Gets through. A little bit of bobble there, ball goes down. Raiders will get an opportunity, but certainly seeing Brown McDowell starting to take some lead roles in the Metro, so good to see. They want to lift up the others and bring them through here, but most importantly got to defend this one from the Raiders as they look to come through, getting their pod through. We're seeing Shah Davis playing around through there, Bushel as well on, and Pomatato coming through. She's going to come down, going to see Shah coming around, options in there, feeds inside. Good cover from the inside middle there, maybe just able to get back across. Shah looked like she was lining up there on the scoop, pick and go. Speed on the 5th and final, just trying to get through there. Doesn't quite get it, but a good attacking option again. Raiders are starting to try and set their dominance. Really looking to see if Metro can lift and get another one on the board and put a little bit more pressure back on the Raiders. As we see, great footwork gets them down the sideline. Here's the flow, the speed we want to see. Metro bringing the fresh subs on. Seeing McDowell again here, starting to work in, rolls on the ball, releases out, through the hands, got an option to the winger. Beautiful, beautiful, and Ballantyne dots down, just what we were wanting from the Metro side. They'll be loving that as we see the Bunnings replay. Beautiful work through the hands, draw and pass. Here we see nice work from McCausland and a nice easy dot down. That'll give a lot of confidence to the Metro crew as they build that in gap. 4-2 now, Raiders. Really important here. Metro have got to defend well. A lot of energy from the Raiders to come back and try and extend that scoreline out again. Got a nice interplay through the midsection. Sweep play coming. They pick the short side. They've seen that. We get Ashford running through, looking to connect. Beautiful dot down. I think that's Jamie gets another one on the dive there. Jamie Colossi dots down. So we're just what we were talking about earlier on. Metro would have been happy to get that try, but Manukau Raiders come straight back, pick on the short side on the Bunnings replay. Plenty of time, just looking to connect. Nice shape to get from Jamie to get away from her defender. Dots down. There's that smile. Happy days. We've extended that lead out, Raiders again, 5-2. Just as we see Metro coming down, so they're looking to get one back. We've got 8.5 minutes in the second half here. Metro trying to draw the defenders, get both defenders up. Nice sweep play, space. Second phase here, still on that short side, straight to the winger. Dot down, Raiders winger has come through, defended that beautifully. So nice shifting defense by the Raiders. I thought they might have got caught out, but Kate Tupai, not me. That's why I'm on the sideline today. The Metro just not able to finish off that one with the strength. They did have another opportunity there, so Raiders will be looking for a nice, strong set play through the midfield like we've seen throughout the rest of the day. Beautiful yards getting eaten up through the midsection, lifting up. Got Princess Elliott taking the yards forward. We've seen that, and probably through winter with her code as well, so knows the way to get down the field. Got the pod here again, Bushel, Meradangi, feed to the winger, quick dot down. That's a great skill set in the corner. Catch and dot down so quick, that was only seen live. We're going to have to see that for me on the replay. Bunnings replay. Georgie, did you pick that one up?
Oh, you set me up here, mate. It was a bit fast for me too. Here's a quick dump here, 7 metres out, picking from dummy half. Nice little quickie play through the hands, lifts and chucks over the top. Yeah, if the defender just got a lift off the line there, they may have been in the passage to either get the intercept or switch out, which would have created a loopier pass. So well done to the Raiders. This is going to be a critical moment within the game. They need to answer the question and get a try straight back at them to be in with a chance. With 6.5 minutes to go, it's not over. I've seen games turn being 5 touchdowns down in this predicament. So this is critical. May have slipped through. 2 hands go up. Yep, then Conway just got a fingertip on there. Referee's saying it wasn't dummy half, so that's okay. So they go back for another play ball. They get another opportunity here to attack. I've noticed a few sweep plays coming in from Metro. They've changed it up from just the two-man sort of situation, just to create a little bit more diversity in the plays. Here we go, the Sweep around once again. Ball not going to hand.
Yeah, when they come back the short side there, you want to be chopping the inlines just to create that shutdown, and they just drifted out, which meant the pass didn't quite get to hand. But a good opportunity, and like you said, Georgie, they were trying to be really direct and work those middles over early on. Now we're starting to see a little bit more expansion with the sweep plays, challenge those middles to chase hard and then come back on those short sides or the open side and run and step back. So nice Metro, they're starting to build some confidence here. But as we see at the moment, we've got Raiders right on the line. Flavel gets the quickie back, feeds back in, beautiful to Asafo Tavita. That's a nice play. You've been on the back end of those ones before, George.
Here we go with the Bunnings replay here. It's a nice setup with the quickie, and then there comes a follow. Look at this one. Just not connected enough in the Metro team. She knew she should have been there, but well done. The attacking fluoresce of that team is always hard to stop.
Yeah, just signs there of those connections with the Raiders that either them or perhaps a quiet word from their very experienced coaching crew, just starting to pick apart some of the defensive structures now. Splitting the right way, getting the ball back on the inside makes it very hard for the defender on that 7-metre line. And now we'll see with Metro, with the little bit more youthfulness here, just trying to draw the defenders up high, getting both in, splitting inside, so it's man-on situation. Just drawing back to the defence, stepping back out again as Monga. Coming round on the peel is Mataiti, second phase down, looking to step back that way. Coming back out, good interplay with the ball. McCausin, the speed, the dive, touch. Good interplay, is going to be challenging. Fifth and final touch on that narrow corridor here, but we split in, we're live play. Feed the ball, good defence from Raiders though, pushing up very quickly right onto the chest of the players. They've got no time to let the ball go. As you'll see, a beautiful touch, beautiful dive. Love this sport, that's what it's all about, putting the bodies on the line. And now we see Raiders take full advantage of this, get right through, right down onto the line. Lifting up here. Oh, what did we get there? Referee Richie Heap didn't quite pick up the call there, but a chance turnover for Metro. 3.5 minutes here to go in this round with Raiders and Metro. Raiders extended their lead up to 7-2. Metro will be looking to finish with a lot of energy, try and build some confidence through for the rest of the day. Nice meters through here, looking probably to get into the mid positions now. 3-3 positions we call it. A pick, there's Brown again, she's been dominant for Metro. Oh, almost got the ball to that great chop line. Didn't quite connect, but I like that. And Brown again trying every avenue to get this Metro team back in the game. Metro got lots of good experience here. Loving to see their platform here with a little extra passes now. Lots of confidence from the Raiders through the mid-orange section of the field, we call it. Through there, stretching now, making the Metro go side to side. Nice dump split. We've got Asafo Tavita on the ball, releases. Oh, little cut late inside. There's gaps open. Oh, we've got a snatch. Beautiful lift from the defenders to get up in the channel there. And Metro snuffed that one out. Raiders were looking very strong there to finish, but Metro defence good to the task. Getting right off to their sub box now. Feeding through. Just plus ball, pushing the Raiders up, getting in and around that ruck. They'll have to be careful there. Looking for the fourth final. Nice lift from the Raiders. That's almost snuffed that one out. Got one more up their sleeve. Have they got the speed? McDowell on the scoop, releases. Referee Alicia Ruti, you can see right on screen there. Touch and pass. That'll snuff that one out. And we've got Raiders with the ball. Just under 2 minutes to go here. As the Raiders shift right over to their box side, trying to get those players off. Legs are getting a little bit heavier now with it just under a minute and a half. Fresh subs coming on. Shah Davis just trying to connect with their players, bring the fresh pod on, trying to get a strong finish here, get one more under their belt. See Bushell coming through. Meradangi Paul. Looking to set play. What do we got here? Dump and split Meradangi. Little bounce out of tricks play. Equal to the task. Metro on that one. Beautiful defensive structure to make sure that doesn't happen and get beaten on the outside. We see Metro with a minute to go here. Be nice to see them get a good platform off the back end of this one to build some confidence in for the rest of the day. Fresh subs coming through. A little bit of lift, extra pass down the sideline. Oh, we've got the intercept. That Meraringi Paul, she saw that one coming a mile away. Faked, step back in, got the ball. Nice little chip kick as well, just to show her etiquette through the winter code of games is still with her. Manukau Raiders snatch one more before the break. Watch this on the replay, just hovering around there. A little sneaky one. No one's going to catch her from that. Striding out to the try line. Beautiful dot down for the Raiders just to extend out just before the end of this game.
Yeah, great touchdown for the Raiders there as we come down to the dying seconds. Metro had 2 good quarters in this game, and they'll be better for it. They'll be more experienced, more connected with one game to go for the tournament before they go into the next series. Coming down to the last play here. They look, the freestyle worked for them last time, but didn't quite work this time.
Yeah, nice finish to the game. As you were saying, George, some good patches through there for Metro. They'll want to take confidence from those areas and just continue to build. As we said, they are one of the younger teams through this PTL series, so lots to build on, lots of confidence for them. So they'll be better for this. Coaches will work with the team to just break some of those things down and come back and make sure they were addressing those key things they were wanting to from the game. But as we see in here, full-time score, Metro 2 through to the Raiders, coming out 8 on top here. Raiders will be pretty happy as we see the teams just going through high fives. Plenty of uffie being shown down here today throughout our season. It's what we love to see here. All tough competition on the field, but as soon as we're finished, everybody's in there. Happy days, happy to see everybody, and now time for them just to reflect and recover and get prepared for their future games. Lovely to see this coming through. We are going to get a little bit of a chat shortly. Georgie's just taken off out there. We'll have that coming through in a moment, but nice to see. Beautiful game refereed and officiated by the referees, Alicia Ruiti, Richie Heap and Sonia Wirahana Tawaki, looking resplendent in their SAS uniforms, and once again our barter card sponsors and support of the referee program within Touch New Zealand. And a nice moment you can see here on the screen, everybody coming together, just connecting and building some uffie here as we head over to Georgie down on the sideline, or right in the middle of the field. George.
Game 2 of Game 2 of Game 2 on day 2. Here on the grounds here with legend himself, Malcolm Davis, been around a long, long time, coaching his daughter, coaching within the rep scene for a very long time. What a great game out there today. Well played, great game for you guys, especially the fourth quarter. What are the takeaways for you guys?
Oh, we just got to work on our little 1%ers. You know, the game wasn't perfect, but there's just those little 1%ers that the ladies know that they got to work on, and we'll bring that into the next game. But I've got to take my hat off to the Metro team. They came and played. The results from yesterday reflect nothing on what they brought to the game. So for us, it's about having that run and fixing up our little 1%ers.
It was great to see Paul back out there. How influential is it to have her within your team?
Oh, it's awesome. You know, to finally get her to play PTL, it was quite hard, you know, because of other commitments that she had. But with the girls around her and her being on the field, the influence with her being there is just awesome. It's just another level that she takes the girls to.
Nice. Last but not least, here in Wellington, how's it been for you?
Oh, it's perfect, man. It's perfect days for touch. Yesterday was nice. Today's going to be nice and hot, so you're going to be entertained by some well-coached teams, some well-drilled teams, and some excellent skills out there too, mate.
Well, I tell you what, it's great to have the Raiders here. It's been a great day. All the best for their next game. You know the saying? Touch.
What a game.